Hopefully this countdown will calm me down. Nope, wrong thing. Hold on. That's all. Dad, bruh. The Falcons lost. Because why?
Because they played the New Orleans Saints, and they sucked a lot.
Man, on our worst day, on the Saints' worst day, they couldn't beat us. When Marcus Valdez-Scantling was our number 2 receiver, they couldn't beat us. Well, today, who's our number 1? When Alvin Kamara dropped that pass, they couldn't beat us. When Kirk Cousins, the MVP, going to the Super Bowl in New Orleans, they couldn't beat us. They couldn't beat us. You're the little brother.
Yeah,
you're the little brother.
Boy. Keep that energy.
Man, y'all the little brothers, man. Remember earlier today, I was like, even if y'all win, Daddy's going to be home next year. Nah, screw that. Daddy's home today. Dad,
yeah, you're right.
Now, Dad, you give your initial thoughts. Because Daddy's home. Come on. Rise up the phone down.
My initial thoughts were body language totally different this week than it has been in weeks. It seemed like they wanted to play for their coach. They wanted to win this football game. They looked like they were playing for something. Like they can make the playoffs if some miraculous things happen. So that's what I noticed today, the body language. So let's see if they can keep that energy going, my boy.
Man, yeah, bro. One of the teams rose up today, and it was not no Falcons, bro. Man, the Saints rise up. But y'all rise up to fall down. Marcus Valdez-Scantling's your daddy. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. You let a guy with 3 names who just got on the team a week ago whoop y'all. Daddy's home. Daddy's home for Christmas.
Speaking of Daddy's home, what about the move by Peyton Turner, boy?
That's what I'm saying, man. Peyton Turner balled out today. Okay. As much crap Saints fans got to give them, I'm willing to give people their respect too. Peyton Turner, man, he blocked the field goal, kept getting pressure, kept stopping the run. Peyton Turner balled out today. And let's talk about Cam Jordan, bro.
Cam Jordan had a sack today. We ain't seen him in weeks.
Man, look, I don't care. Every single Saints player, they ball out against the Falcons because they know if you're a Saint, you ball out against Atlanta. Derek Carr balled out. Will Harris balled out. Chris Olave, I bet if Olave was playing, he would catch a touchdown because the Falcons suck. Raheem Morris is not a good coach. Younghoe Koo, not one. Hold up. Not 2. But we ain't done yet. He missed 3 field goals.
That's 2 more than we missed all year.
Yeah, man. Man, he missed 3 of them, bro. Blake Groupie out-kicked him. Well, Connor said the effing Chiefs won, so I'm pissed. I ran about this. Yeah, Dad, I'm pretty sure you're upset, too. You ain't gonna see no bag on my head. I ain't putting no bag on my head, all right?
Yeah, I got to wear some kind of Taylor Swift thing, I think.
Yeah, you better put on that Taylor Swift customized shirt, bro. Or find a shirt. I don't know. It has to have something with Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, etc. You know, something like that. I don't care. But now let's get into the game, bro. We just had our opening rant. Derek Carr, bro. Talk about a revenge tour that this man had. And you know what I noticed? Darren Rizzi, he has balls that Dennis Allen doesn't have. All right, because on like the opening or the second drive of the game, yeah, I saw a block field goal. On like the first drive or the second drive, Drake London appeared to have caught the ball. But you saw that challenge flag come out. That's something Dennis Allen wouldn't dare to do. He's like, well, maybe we need a timeout. Man, screw that timeout. And then he also challenged another call, which ended up helping. Well, it didn't really help him because they scored the next play, but it didn't matter. The fact is that he has balls, bro. Something that Dennis Allen doesn't have. He's like a neutered cat. Yeah, man. Derek Carr balled the heck out. He had like 200 passing yards in the first half. Falcons, y'all suck. S-U-C-K in all capital letters. Alvin Kamara is now the all-time rushing leader for the Saints, and what better team to do it than against the Atlanta choke artist Falcons. Y'all had it. Y'all had this win. But Kirk Cousins was like, here you go, Father Tyrann. Here you go, Father Tyrann. Derek Carr was running on y'all. Derek Carr. He's like the slowest quarterback ever. And he ran for 17 yards on y'all. And Taysom Hill should have had a touchdown on the first play of the game. But you got lucky that Foster Moreau was a side agent today. But, you know what? I'll forgive it if we win. And Jordan Ramsey got a couple of actions. But Dad, what's your take on the Saints, on the friggin' Saints run, on the Saints rushing attack today? Because they whooped that ass.
Well,
for booty.
We handled our business against a team that, that really sucks. And just think how much better we will be when we get some of these players back, when we get our center back, when we get our left tackle back. He went out early today. I don't know if he came back in. I think so. He rode the bike a little bit.
Who?
But
who got hurt? Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he was. I don't know. I don't think he came back. I don't know.
Well, we got to get healthier, then this running attack will even be better. And I would like to see Taysom Hill get some more touches in this game, but didn't happen. But maybe they're saving something for next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, man. But let's talk about some guy who has three names. Marquez Valdez-Scantling came into the dome and he had one mission, and that was to put belt to that booty, bro. For what?
Tear it up.
Yep. 3 for 109 and 2 touchdowns, man. 2 touchdowns. And by the way, you know the stat? Kirk Cousins threw like 7 touchdowns the last 2 games. You remember that stat?
Yes.
Didn't throw a single interception the last 2 games?
Yes.
Well, guess what? That all changed today. That all changed.
Yep.
Alvin Kamara, I'm not going to lie, you did piss me off at the end of the game. If we would have lost, you would have got canned because you got to catch that ball. But I'll forgive if we win. 5 for 54.
That would have been the perfect ending on this Falcon beatdown. But it didn't happen. We had to go through another way to win this game.
Yeah, man. But, man, can I just say this real quick? Raheem Morris, you suck. Because, like, it's 4th down. Why the heck are you taking so long to get into – I thought they were going to rush the field goal unit out, but I understand why they didn't because Koo, missed field goals, which I'm surprised he missed because he's usually our daddy. But not today, boy. One of the kick got blocked by that pay and turn. Man, I'm going to get me a T-shirt of Darren Rizzi's face on it. But, yeah, man. Taysom Hill, 2 for 36. He should have had a touchdown that first play if Foster Moreau wasn't a side agent. Kevin Austin, who? They just got tore up by Kevin Austin. Ain't that a place in Texas? Kevin Austin, 2 for 36. Juwan Johnson, 2 for 22. Dante Pettis caught a pass. I don't remember that. And Jordan Mims was 1 for 4. All right, Connor says who do the Saints play next week? Next week we have the Cleveland Browns. Next week it's the Browns, which if the Saints play like this, there's no doubt in my mind we can't beat the Browns. If the Saints play like this. Because they were hitting like they never hit before. Derek Carr was throwing like he was never thrown before. The running game, like everybody was in sync with each other. It's like the Saints were a whole different team. It's like they were a whole different team. Defensively, we balled out. When's the last time we could say we had a great defensive game? When's the last time we could have said that? Ugo Amadi, 9 tackles on the day. Alante Taylor had 7 tackles and 2 assists. You had Shamar Jean-Charles 4 tackles, 3 assists, and almost got a pick again, which would have been another crazy interception. P. Warner, 4 tackles, 1 assist, and Will freaking Harris, bro. 3 tackles, 5 assists, man. He was out there cracking Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier, no mo. Tyron tackles in an interception. However, Tyron Matthew, I appreciate that you helped us win this game, but tackle somebody, okay? It's good God, bro. That Bijan Robinson touchdown run, bro. Bijan's running the ball, and freaking Tyron Matthews just giving him a freaking piggy, or is getting a piggyback ride, bro.
It's along for the ride.
Yeah, bro. Man, Demario Davis balled out. 2 tackles and 8 assists. Payton freaking Turner. All right, bro. Payton Turner played like a first-round pick today. Recorded 2 tackles, 2 assists, and a sack. Willie Gay, 2 tackles, 1 assist. And Cameron Jordan, he's like, when you need me, I'm a sack Kirk. As he got 2 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack, man. Man, this is just a beautiful day. Not only do the Saints win, but they give the Falcons a loss. And now that the Saints can get some wins, maybe the season's not over just yet. I know it's kind of hard because, you're 3-7. But if they can get some wins together, maybe.
Fun fact. We talk about how we are their daddies. Well, I think specifically Cam Jordan is the Falcons' daddies. Because, Cam Jordan has made a living of sacking Matt Ryan throughout his career. And, we wonder, where's Cam Jordan all season long? It takes the Falcons to come in here for him to show up and sack the quarterback. So he is definitely the Falcons' daddy.
Yes, he is, bro. Yes, he is, bro. Colin Saunders, 1 tackle, 3 says, yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. And he eats players too. But yeah, man, Nathan Shepard, a tackle and assist. And talk about Chase Young. 1 tackle, and he got the strip sack on Kirk Cousins. I know they recovered the ball, but that was huge because the Falcons are driving. For a second, I was like, because Alontae Taylor got defensive holding, because of course he did. They were driving, and I'm like, let me guess. You're going to go down the field, kick a game-time field goal, and they're going to win in overtime. But then the next play, Chase Young comes from behind Kirk, knocks the ball out. And then the Atlanta offensive line has to go backwards 20-some yards to go get the ball. Talk about freaking Chase Young. All right, Connor says, do you think the Chiefs are going for a perfect season? They could. In fact, why not? Let's take a break from glory and let's talk about misery. Chiefs schedule. Let's see what they got. I don't think they'll be perfect, but let's see. They got the Bills. I think the Bills could win that. The Panthers, I think the Chiefs are going to win with ease. Raiders, that could be a good game, but I think the Chiefs, they'll probably take care of them. Chargers, that could be tough. I think the Chiefs split with the Chargers. The Browns, so it's in Arrowhead. You know what? I'll just give the Chiefs a sweep because it's in Arrowhead, so it's going to be tough for the Chargers. The Browns, I think the Chiefs will win. I'm not going to lie. The Chiefs have a freaking fake schedule. Texans, now that could be a good game, but I still could see Kansas City getting the win. But that could be a good game. Steelers, I think the Chiefs win that one, and the Broncos, then the season, I think the Chiefs win. I don't think they're going to be perfect. I see maybe 1 or 2 losses for the Chiefs. But it's still amazing. So, Dad, do you think the Chiefs are going to be perfect?
No,
17-0 win the Super Bowl?
No, I do not. I see the Chiefs losing to the Chargers and Steelers.
Okay, so Chargers and Steelers. I think they're going to lose to the Bills, and maybe I think they'll lose probably either 2 or 3. They're going to lose to they're going to lose to the Bills, maybe the Chargers. Maybe the Texans. That's in my opinion. But they're definitely going to win the division. The Chiefs, yeah. I don't think that's really competition. Oh, their biggest competition is the Chargers, and they're not that good of a team. And they're going to win the Super Bowl. Now that, I don't know if that's going to be the case. But let's get back to this. Jordan Howden had a tackle, and then the rest were special teams. Man, Dad, what's your take on the Saints winning this game in the Caesar Superdome?
I think we should look at, which probably before this game, we thought it was impossible, but this division is still not out of reach. The Buccaneers have come back to the pack. They lost 4 straight games. They're now 4-6, and we're 3-7. Behind them in third place. And the leader in the division is, of course, the team we whooped today, the Atlanta Falcons, at 6-4. So they're 3 games ahead of us with 7 games to go. Not out of the realm of possibility if we can go on a win streak, but we need to win games before we worry about what they're doing.
But yeah, I mean, because like obviously, let's say the Saints do something crazy. Let's say the Saints go. Let's say the Saints win the rest of their games. Let's just say that, just for fun. Falcons play the Broncos. Now that's a winnable game for Denver. They play the Chargers. That's a winnable game for LA. The Vikings, I'm not gonna lie, I think Falcons probably win that one because the Vikings are pretty doo-doo. Don't let their record fool you. The Raiders, that they're gonna win. The Falcons are gonna win. They're not that trash. Giants, Falcons will win. I just saw them lose to the Carolina Panthers, so yeah, they're gonna win. Well, then again, we also lost to the Panthers and we just whooped their butts. The Commanders, yeah, they didn't win that one, and the Panthers in the season they'll probably win. So I'm not gonna lie, the Falcons have a freaking easy schedule. So I don't think we're catching up. We might have a chance at second place, maybe a playoff berth, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. Say the Falcons do win the division. I'm looking at the playoff standings here, and the 7th place team, if the season was to end today, is the Green Bay Packers, and they have a 6-3 record. They haven't played this week yet, but
they don't play this week.
They're on a bye, okay. But they have
6
wins. We have 3 wins. So we're technically 3 games behind the 7th place team. But
yeah, and the Packers, I mean,
so we have a chance there as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we get the 7th seed, they play the Bears, which you never know with division games. Play the 49ers, which could be a tough game. The Dolphins, roster-wise, that could be a good game. Dolphins had some good games so far. Lions, I mean, the Packers could lose there, and they play the Seahawks. And don't forget, the Saints play the Packers later this season. So if we can win that game, and let's say we have 8 wins, they have 9 wins at the time. If we win that game, we get the tiebreaker or whatever. So
when's our bye week?
Our bye week is, I think, in 2 weeks after we play the Browns.
All right, we need to beat the Browns, and then we need to rest up and get healthy.
Yeah, because we play the Browns, then it's our bye, then we play the Rams. So, yeah. But yeah, Kirk Cousins, man, let's talk about him real quick. He sucks, bro. That brother in Christ was 1 for 5 in the first quarter. But he's supposed to be the best quarterback in this division. But he's supposed to be the quarterback taking Atlanta to the promised land. But he's supposed to be the next best quarterback since the 2016 Matt Ryan. He's supposed to, I'm not going to say a joke because then I'll get canceled for the joke I was about to make. But yeah, Kirk Cousins, 23 for 38, 306 yards and a pick. Let's talk about Bijan though. After we play Cleveland, we got to work on stopping the run. Even this week. But on our bye week, we got to work on stopping this damn run. Because Bijan was beating us like we were sliced bread.
I think we need to cancel Connor because he said the Falcons are going to win the Super Bowl. What is up with this dude? See that much?
And no, he was talking about the Chiefs.
Oh, sure. Let me see.
Yeah, because that was when, because we were talking about the Chiefs having a perfect season. So he was saying, he was saying the Chiefs are definitely going to win their division and probably win the Super Bowl. He was doing 2 comments. He's doing 2 comments.
You're not canceled yet. You're not that dumb. Okay.
Yeah. Bijan, 20 for 116 and 2 TDs. So got to stop that. Tyler Algier getting popped. He got popped like 2 or 3 times. 11 for 59. And Ray McLeod had to carry for 6 yards. So why do you think Bijan Robinson decided to be our daddies, even though we won? He was our daddy today. Why do you think that is?
He's a stud. Bijan Robinson is one of the probably the only best things about Atlanta. I mean, he's that dude. He's I'd rather him be on a different team. But he's that dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read some tweets that I have from Falcon and Saints fans, and yeah, you might want to hear these. All right. So a Falcon fan said the Falcons won a game they shouldn't have won against the Aints, and they lost a game they shouldn't have lost. So those are rivalry games for you. Yeah, he's speaking the truth, man. Like that's the truth, bro. Like we should have won week 4, and we probably should have lost today. So, Red Swarm says, "Congratulations, Mikey Pop. Thank y'all for ruining our sweep of the NC South." And you're welcome. Red Swarm, thank you for joining. And now I'm about to get on your team. Now, definitely, since we have a Falcon fan watching, your team is trash, bro. You lost on our worst day. We had a JV squad out there. Our number one wide receiver was Sherman Marcos Valdes-Scantling, and you couldn't stop him. You know why that is? Because the Atlanta Falcons have no DBs. AJ Terrell got cooked by MVS twice. I want to hear how AJ Terrell's the best corner in this division. With Marshawn, we traded away Marshawn Lattimore, and we didn't even have Kool-Aid. Kamara was struggling. He dropped the pass. He gave y'all the game, and you gave it right back. That's the Falcons for you, man. Nah, man, that's the Falcons, bro.
All right, Mikey, you take a breath. Let me talk to Red Swarm real quick.
You do.
Red Swarm.
Let's bring him on the screen.
We beat y'all down this week. We did. We beat y'all down. And that's all I gotta say, Red Swarm. We beat y'all down. Gonna eat your crow. Yeah, eat the crow. Like the dudes do when they score. Let's eat that crow, boy.
Yeah, bro. Man, this was a game for the ages, bro. We shut the Falcon fans up, but you know why? Because they just suck. They suck. Okay. Look, Red Swarm, I respect you as a person, but your football team, I hope that they get banished from the face of the earth. Because, man, they suck, bro. They suck. The Saints gave you the game on multiple occasions. Punts. Let's see. All right, yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Red Swarm, for being a good sport about it, because I'm not going to lie, bro. I was just sick and tired of having games come down to the wire and us losing them, okay? Against the Eagles, even against the Falcons earlier this season. Even against Tampa. I know it ended up being a blowout at the end, but it was a close game. I was tired of having it be a close game, and then we lose at the end off of some garbage. Yeah. Let's see. Red Swarm said, I didn't believe y'all could beat us. I'm still stunned. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think we were going to win either, but let me talk to you real quick, Red Swarm, because I will respect you, but you be one of the main ones, bro. But I will say this, man. Y'all gonna lose. Because Kirk Cousins, throughout his entire career, he has 17-49 against teams with a winning record. Whenever he plays a team that has good players, good wins, he folds. He folds like a lawn chair on Christmas morning. But yeah, man. Red Swarm said, to be honest, I was worried when I saw the Rizzy speak to the media. I knew that he would have y'all team pumped. Man, look, y'all lost to a coach. Bro, people were like, oh, Dennis Allen, y'all fired him. But guess what? Darren Rizzy ain't gonna save you. Oh, Darren Rizzy, all he does is talk. He's gonna be just like Dennis Allen. Y'all suck, bro. Look. I ain't trying to be nice, man. From all what the Falcon fans are saying, man, and we're gonna end the show on this. My phone's about to die, so we're gonna end the show on this. Y'all play Sean Payton next week. Sean Payton is gonna look at the Saints Falcons film, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, so y'all lost to the team I used to coach. Now I got backslap y'all." Because Sean Payton is also her daddy. Young Wei Koo, I thought was our daddy. Let's see. I disagree, Mikey. We will still win the division. If you remember some of my preseason posts, I said we would go 11-6, Bucks 9-8, Panthers 6-11, English 5. All right. Look. So early in the season, you were like, it's just the Panthers and it's just the Cowboys. Let's keep that same energy because you were saying it was just the Panthers and it was just the Cowboys. Well, hey, I guess it's just the Falcons, right? If we pull up the Falcons' schedule, if we pull up who they've beaten, I'm about to expose everybody today. If we look at who they have beaten through the 2024 season, because you're all also hypocrites, don't forget, because whenever I said, well, then y'all lose to Carolina last season, you were like, it was last season. But we beat the worst team last season. So, all right. Well, my next stream, I'll tell you in a second. So y'all have beaten the Eagles. That looks like a good win now, but back then it was not a good win because the Eagles had no A.J. Brown. Not a good defense. Jalen Hurts was struggling. You beat the Saints. We sucked at that time. But now we're just a little better from sucking. Now we're just mid. You beat the Buccaneers with no Antoine Winfield. And it took to overtime to do it. You beat up on the Panthers, a team that you criticized us for beating. You beat the Buccaneers again, but this time with no Chris Godwin and no Mike Evans. And also they had the worst defense, or one of them. They had one of the worst defenses in the NFL. You beat the Cowboys. No Micah Parsons. No Deron Bland. Trevon Diggs was still banged up a little bit. Dak Prescott got hurt. And you want me to congratulate you for what again? You've beaten one team with a winning record, and that team didn't even have their best player. So you want me to congratulate you for what again? You just lost to a team that you swore to beat. You have not swept us in over a decade. You have not beat us since y'all had Matt Ryan playing like an MVP candidate. Either way, you look at we're first place in the division by a 2-game lead. You're first for now, but don't let that catch up to you. There's teams all around the NFL, years past, that always had that first place in the division title. And then they end up choking it away. And do you remember what team you are? Do you know what team you're a fan of? You're a fan of the Atlanta Falcons. They blow leads every day. They blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. They blew a freaking 26-10 lead to us. They blew a lead in the division last year. So don't get comfortable. Y'all lost 31-0 in a preseason game. Don't get comfortable. You thought I forgot? You thought I forgot? All right, Dad. But yeah, my phone's at 6%. So where can they find you?
Warren Newby YouTube channel. Come on in. Subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff. And on the Hurricane Mike Show every week. Come on, boy.
Yeah, man. You can always find me here at Hurricane Mike. Who that? Don't be a what?
Falcon fan.
They lost them all.